Ready?
You know what? Let me just take my top off quickly. So
Eh?
I'm just bloody boiling.
What on earth is this? Oh, God! Wow. Is that sort of show, is it, today?
Right, that'll do then.
I'm not doing the same.
Well, hi, welcome to Jim and her. Jim has caught a bit of a tan and he's not here, so I'm standing in for him today. Jim is actually now officially coloured. That is very funny. Oh, so I'm a white bloke now, am I?
And I'm also a bloke.
Oh, that
Which
is
entry?
funny.
Which Eurovision entry? That was Finland's entry.
Oh, that's about Eurovision, isn't it?
But yesterday, I think, was a sort of important one and shows you the politics involved because the Israel contestant, so she's 20 years old, and she was ordered to stay in her hotel room for her own safety. There was a baying mob outside her hotel room, tens of thousands of protesters, right? Threatening a 20-year-old girl who is just singing on behalf of her country.
Terrible.
It's disgraceful.
Yeah,
it's
that's terrible,
absolutely disgraceful. She had to have an armoured convoy of 100 police officers and helicopter just to get her to the venue.
Oh, wow.
Now, tell me that you're on the right side of history. If that's what you're doing, that's not even about Palestine. It's disgraceful.
Yeah.
But that girl has got balls of steel.
She has.
She got up and she represented her country.
Yep.
With all those threats and people were booing, and you just think, you know what? Bullies never win. They don't win. And that girl is inspirational. And you know, we seem to have forgotten, Israel was attacked. Israel was attacked.
Wow.
She's got every right to defend herself as a country.
Yeah.
How has the politics turned so much against Israel? But what was quite heartening was they got so much of the public vote, and in fact the UK, they got sort of 12 votes from the public, which shows you that this sort of baying mob and this crowd, they don't speak for the public and what the vast majority think. And I think the vast majority of people looked at that and looked at those protests and said, no, this is disgusting, and we're rooting for that girl.
Did you vote?
Yeah, for instance. You can download.
There's a story here.
You can download the app. So we'd gone to a party, so I didn't actually even watch the contest itself, but just on principle. So you can download. I'll tell you about that in a sec.
All right, go on.
You can download this app and it said, right, you can vote 20 times. So I voted 20 times for Israel, and then my partner voted 20 times, so we put 40 votes in.
For Israel?
And it just keeps, he's like, hello, thank you for calling Eurovision. You have voted for Israel. Vote again. Hello.
Were you pissed at the time?
I was quite drunk. But I would have done it anyway on principle. I just, like I said, I do not agree with that. It's bullying, it's harassment, it's threatening. And if you really think that you're on the right side of history when you are threatening a young girl who is just trying to be part of a singing contest, then I think you really need to look at yourself.
I'm going off piste a bit now.
Go on.
Right. I think Jim is quite handsome in that picture.
Do you?
I do.
Would he turn you
I'm not
in that
that way
picture?
inclined.
I wonder how long ago that was.
Right, so there's that one, and then there's that one up there.
Yeah.
Right, what do you think? What do you think? Has he changed any?
Well, a bit.
I think he's not too bad.
He was a good-looking bloke, wasn't he? When he was younger, he was quite. I think he could sort of charm the birds out of the trees, couldn't he? When he was younger.
Do you know? There's a documentary about Jim coming up.
I know there is. I'm
on
in it.
Are you in it as well?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Where did they come and film?
Here, they came to the studio.
Oh.
I'm dreading it. I'm dreading it being aired.
Oh, really?
I was like, because the camera was about there. I remember going, this feels a bit close. They go, no, it's fine. I'm like, it doesn't feel it. I don't. So I'm really scared.
So did they ask you those searching questions then? And
They
stuff like that?
they actually went back to way before I was working with him, talking about Big Break and things like that.
Oh, okay,
and,
yeah.
Did they ask you if you thought he was racist? I'm
Yes,
presuming.
they did.
Yeah.
We went right down that road.
Yeah.
This is what's going to interest me. I'm really eager to see it because I'm sure they thought I was going to slag him off, right?
Yeah.
Or say something
Say
that they can go, oh! I simply went in there, told the truth, how I saw it, and they even played me footage of stuff that he used to do in the past.
Did they play you sort of chalky footage?
They did. They did. I know it. But the thing
What did they
is,
think you'd do? Start crying? I've never heard this.
But they played me a song that he did, right? I don't know if you've ever heard it. It was a Christmas song, as chalky. I've heard it years ago.
Yeah.
Of course I'm going to hear it.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you think? What do you think of that? I think it's all right. The accent's pretty good on it.
He's doing well.
I got something.
Go on.
Right. See, I made some notes, right?
Right.
About, because things are changing, you know. We know things are changing, right?
In the world?
Just in the world in
Oh,
general,
it's crazy, yeah.
right? So I went back looking at how things have changed. So you're in your 30s, right? And...
Don't go! Because I technically am until December. Yes, I am.
So
So there. Did you see this snake? You're in your 30s. Was what he did. The cheeky git.
right, so all I'm saying, I wrote some notes here, right, about things that have changed.
Go on.
Right, see if you remember some of these.
Go on.
Right, when you got thirsty, we drank old tap water, not the bottled water.
Yeah. And
What's
now
wrong with tap water all of a sudden?
none of us died.
None of us died. Yeah. Also, going on from that, you shared the same glass of juice with 4 friends.
Also, did you ever have those sort of water fountains?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, that is a bit gross because it's like everyone's sort of gob.
Do that again. How did you used to do it?
But
That's a big fountain. That
That's where we all got our practice.
Oh, I'm telling you.
But it was gross when that was a bit gross
Yeah.
at school. Like,
Yeah.
What else happened in life before the bad old days?
Oh, you like that? You like that?
Yeah. It's nice to remember a nicer time of life.
Yeah. Well, I've got some dirty ones, but I'm not going to say.
Go on.
You want the dirty ones?
I do.
So do you remember behind the bike shed?
Oh no!
I left finger
I
and
shouldn't
fudge
have
out.
asked. I shouldn't have asked.
But you wanted it, didn't you? Do you remember that song? A finger of fudge is just enough to give you kids. You can't sing that no more. You can't sing that more. Too many memories behind me.
Too many memories. The wonderful days.
Well, it's been great standing in for Jim.
Yeah? You have fun?
I don't know what.
Did you used to smoke behind the bike shed?
Oh, I never used to smoke. I knew all the people who did. I was the lookout guy.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah. So I was the lookout guy. So they used to send me, because I was fast in those days. So I used to go up to where the teachers used to come out.
Yeah.
And then they used to be behind, finger of fudging and smoking and everything. So I used to be at the top, and then when I saw a teacher, I'd shoot back, teachers coming, and then everyone would scatter.
Oh,
I've never really got into...
Back to sort of like sharing the juice. So a drink, you have a cigarette, and obviously because you're a sort of teenager who didn't smoke, and it gets soaking wet, and then you pass it on to the next. It's gross.
Do you know what?
This is wet fag.
A mate of mine always used to suck small cocks. I'm so sorry.
Wow.